My name is CY Ying. Welcome to Technical Tutorial Channel. Today we are going to talk about how to use more than 4GB memory on a 32-bit Windows operating system.
Okay, most of you will see this if you have more than 4GB memory installed. In my example, I have 8GB installed. As you can see here, Windows report that out of 8, only 3.41 is usable. Well, what the hell does that even mean? I need all of them. Otherwise, what's the point of installing 8GB memory anyway?
Many, including Microsoft, would tell you that it's not possible to do that. And for this, you need 64-bit Windows. For many of you using 32-bit Windows system, it means to rebuild everything in your computer from the ground up. And it's possible that something will be broken during the change to 64-bit Windows. While migrating to 64-bit Windows means so much effort, can we take a look at what benefit it really brings? Well, in short, nothing really that much. You do get access to more than 4GB memory, but you would also lose something. Microsoft defines 64-bit Windows in such a way that all legacy drivers need to be rewritten to adapt to the system. It means that if you have some old equipment that do not come with 64-bit driver, then you are screwed. And let's not forget, not all programs run on 64-bit Windows. Sure, most of them do, but there is always a but. Anyway, can it be just that simple to let you use more than 4GB memory on a 32-bit Windows? The answer is yes, but there is still a but. Long story short, you can do that for testing purpose, but not in a way that Microsoft allows you to. Some expert would explain that fundamentally you cannot do it for theoretical reasons, something about the limitation of 32-bit pointer size, that the maximum addressable space of a 32-bit pointer is 4GB. In numeric sense, it simply says that if you multiply 2 for 32 times, you get 4,294,967,296, a number that precisely represents 4GB of memory. To better disprove this theory, let's look at the legacy 16-bit system. Some of you might know that the old DOS system has 6040 KB conventional memory. If the theory were true, then you only get memory size of multiplying 2 for 16 times equals 65,536, which is 64 KB, not 640 KB. It's not because of the theory is incorrect, but because engineers are often so smart enough to add workaround to compensate the known system limits. In the terminology of 32-bit world, this workaround is called the PAE, or Physical Address Extension. If you Google for PAE wiki now, it will prove what I just said.
Here, in the wiki page, it says that PAE allows 32-bit CPU to access to a physical address space larger than 4GB. In this page, it also says that out of 3 major types of operating system, namely Windows, Mac, and Linux, Windows is the only operating system that disabled PAE by default. Both Mac and Linux allows accessing larger than 4GB memory in 32-bit mode.
Enough with the talking. I will now show you how to do this actually. Remember, you should only do this for testing purpose. The following trick has only been tested on Windows 7. Please also be aware that if you are using Intel HD graphics, then this trick won't do any good for you except for getting a blue screen of death. But if you are using NVIDIA graphics card, then you're fine.
Okay, now we will search the keyword PAE patch. And let's select an entry like this. Okay, here says the patch is updated for Windows 7 SP1. The actual content might be different because you also may update or download and extract all. Here, it says step 1, open an elevated command prompt window. To do this, enter CMD in the start menu and right click run as administrator. Okay, step 2, make sure the current directory is in fact system 32. And step 3, enter the patch is full direct. Okay, and copy the parameters here. Okay, it says patched. Then step 4, use the similar command like last line. Okay, it says patched. And step 5, to execute the command, directly copy it. Okay, the entry was successfully copied to a very long unique identifier. Okay, you want to copy this identifier to replace the command here, and then copy this line. Okay, the operation success, and then you want to execute step 7. And then you want to execute step 8. This step will disable the verification mechanism because we are using a patched kernel. Okay, the step after step 8 are optional. Okay, after boot, you will see another boot entry is added. You want to select the added one called PAE patched. Okay, you may want to leave the original entry there because, if something ever goes wrong, you can always switch back. Okay, after reboot, let's check out the computer properties. Voila! 32-bit operating system is using the full 8 gigabytes of memory. Sometimes the memory will be less. It might be because of the Intel HD graphics that you did not disable it completely. But most of the time, you get all the memory you want. Thank you for watching IP Camera Tutorial video channel. For more information, please visit our website or Facebook page.